This morning, the Texas Supreme Court late Friday temporarily blocked a woman from getting an emergency abortion.
That's right. The ruling halts for now a lower court order and comes the day after the state's Attorney General Ken Paxton asked the Texas High Court to review the high-profile abortion case of Kate Cox. She is the Dallas woman, 20 weeks pregnant, who sued the state to be able to get a court-ordered abortion.
Her legal action came after she says she learned her unborn baby was facing a fatal genetic condition and is not expected to live more than a few days outside of the womb. And Cox's suit claimed that continuing the pregnancy threatens her life and future fertility. Paxton sent a letter to Houston hospitals arguing Cox does not qualify for a medical emergency exemption to the state's strict 6-week ban. Before Friday's Texas Supreme Court ruling, Cox's attorney reacted to Paxton's moves.
The medical exceptions to Texas's abortion bans never really existed in practice. And not once has the state told us what they think the exception means. They just keep telling us it's clear, but yesterday was the first time that they said, this isn't enough. This isn't close enough to death. And I, Attorney General Paxton, want to be the one to decide.
The Texas Supreme Court signals this administrative stay will give it more time to consider this case. In a Friday night statement, an attorney with the Center for Reproductive Rights says it hopes the court will ultimately reject the state's argument, but also said, quote, "We fear that justice delayed will be justice denied."
Well, back here in the borderland, ABC7 is finally hearing from a group behind some billboards across El Paso. The billboards read Sanctuary City and have a picture of New York City or San Francisco. They also read, "These cities welcome immigrants." ABC7's Rosemary Montañez spoke with that group.
On one side of the billboard, it says they're being paid for by sanctuarycities.com. I reached out to the organization earlier in the week, but Friday I finally got to talk to one man. He says this group is made up of concerned Americans who want to inform the migrants.
These are cities that really, take, go far and above to welcome the kinds of folks who might be coming across the border.
Will Osborne with the organization says they just want to provide migrants with information. Osborne did not turn on his camera during the Zoom interview. I asked him why the group decided to place these billboards near I-10.
The billboards are, I think, about 30 minutes walking distance from the border. There's obviously pockets of nonprofits who are helping these new asylum seekers all along that kind of corridor.
The billboards are being paid for by sanctuarycities.com. Osborne wouldn't provide more information about his organization.
Is anyone else providing funding, like a political party?